would tell them that online is really good for living your life and yet doing college courses, because the flexibility in the due dates, I mean, you have like 10 days to get it done. You have 10 days to get a section done, and the sections sometimes are really small, so there's not all that much to do. So you can take like one assignment, get it done, get it over with, send it in, and then not worry about it until the next day. So you can live your life and whatever.
Then they have like a chat program on there where you can interact with everybody. I believe the screen pops up and it just keeps a dialogue of everybody who's gotten on. Like you can get on, say, Monday and say hi, and everybody who gets on Tuesday still sees the conversation in backlog, which is great, because if somebody starts a conversation and say they need to go to work, or something comes up and they have to leave, their peers can still talk, and then they can review the discussion later, what's further discussed, which is great. I mean, because then you don't really miss anything.
Everything's kind of like simple, it's easy to get on. And, most of the classes, based on like questions and stuff that you have to research yourself and write about, and so it was a lot of it's like self-motivated, and it made it really easy, because you don't have specific times you have to be at class and stuff. You can just go on and do it when you can.
It's interesting, but it really requires you to communicate. Even though Mrs. Key is on campus, I really don't see her every day. And so it's generally kind of like a long distance relationship, I try to contact them about once a week or something like that, just kind of update them and just really interact with them, because, I kind of miss that with not having the professor there, but still the conversations and the content in them is still the same as I would with any of my regular professors here.
How do you feel like your retention was? I mean, do you feel like that you actually grasped the material in that context?
I would say so. I would say more so than actually in class, because a lot of it's self-motivated. I had to research it myself and do the work myself, and so it wasn't like just sitting there and listening to a lecturer. I was actually learning it for myself, and that made it easier to retain the information and grasp it.